We're back here on Tri-State Sports Talk here on AM 730 KWOA. Earlier this week, Worthington Trojan senior Will Mulder signed a national letter of intent to continue both his basketball and golfing careers with the Dordt Defenders, four-year school based in Sioux Center, Iowa. And that happened on Monday night at the Worthington High School Media Center, and we got a chance to catch up with Will then on Monday night. All right, Will, it's done. It's inked. It's signed. How are you feeling? What are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. Smiles all around. Happy to be part of Dordt College Defenders. I'm looking forward to it.
Why Dordt?
Why Dordt? They have my major. I like ag, and not to mention their basketball program is top notch. I like how Ross Dalmer runs his team, runs the program, and it's all around good.
You've been pretty much in contact with you quite a while then?
Yep. I went to a camp my sophomore year and played well at the camp, and ever since then we've been in contact.
Let's talk a little bit about your career coming off your junior year where, you played more. You had a nice junior year. Really seemed to take some momentum in the offseason. Of course, then the knee injury happens.
Yes.
What was going through your mind after that, after you got hurt?
I was thinking to myself, it's just a setback. 6 months is a long time, but in that 6 months, I think it helped me. It was hard to go through that. It was really hard, but my friends and family and coaches and everything just kept me going, and therapy went well, surgery went well, which was definitely a good thing, and I just worked really hard to get back, and it paid off.
One of the advantages of having your mom work out at the radio station is I kind of got updates, as
Yes.
was going along. But even, what she said, she was really impressed with how you handled it. I mean, so you're obviously having those days where I'm sure it's hurting really bad.
Yeah.
You don't want to get out there. What was pushing you just to get through it?
It was pretty much just a mindset. I mean, I knew I had to do it to get back on the court, and that was my main goal, is to beat that 6 months, because the surgeon told me, 6 months is pretty much it. We don't do anything earlier than that, but I kind of had my mind set. It was an internal goal that I had to meet.
I will be honest with you. When I heard the goal, I was like, okay,
yeah,
he's going to have to work at it to do it. And then here you are. You got to dress a little bit, didn't get to play. Then the Wyndham game comes around, and you're able to kind of get out on that floor the first time. What was that feeling when that ball tipped for the first time?
Oh, man. It was almost a feeling of relief that I was getting back out there. I was maybe a little timid, but through therapy and the therapist that I was working with, he really got me game ready by the time I got in that situation. So it was relief.
Did you feel that, sometimes with athletes it's hard to kind of get over the mental hurdle? You got a big injury like this, you're coming back. You don't know how kind of maybe hard to go right away. Was it something just took a little bit like, okay, I'm back out there, I can do this?
Yeah.
Did it take a bit?
Yeah, it was I had heard people saying that, it was kind of a mind thing that you're like, okay, is it really going to hold up? But you just got to trust it. I mean, if that was meant to be, it was meant to be. And I just kind of went with it.
Were you a little gassed after the first time you came off? After you came out, you were out there playing, and you got your first break. I'm sure you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that because game shape and physical shape are kind of doing two different things.
Yeah, I did some running before I got into the games, but when getting back out there is a whole different thing, and I was huffing and puffing a little bit, but.
Well, obviously, a few games back, and that Wyndham one, I'm sure. Okay, you get back, you guys are playing together, you have that kind of good team effort, so I'm sure it had to feel so worth it after that game.
Oh yeah, to get that win was just awesome. I mean, we came together as a team. We really played as a team that game, and we came out with a win. And not only the win, but getting back out there to play was a relief, and it felt really good.
So what's the goal for you and the Trojans the rest of the year then?
We got to pound out some wins late in the season. We got to work our way back up into the conference, and in our set we beat Wilmer. So if we can keep moving up the ladder a little bit, I think we might be able to make a run in the playoffs.